All right, here we go. It's the final stretch to Durango. Got 4 full days of hiking ahead of me and probably the morning of the 5th day, and that'll be the end of the trail. So it's been a journey for sure. There's always challenges when you do these things, and there's been challenges on this trail. So just kind of persisting through all those struggles. The mosquitoes, I think, have been the number one hardest thing for me. They were just way worse than I expected. Really bad between Leadville and Twin Lakes. And every summer I kind of have this like internal clock of how much tolerance I have for the mosquitoes, and that really just wore it down. And then ever since then it hasn't been as bad, but they're just out every night. And it's like you hike really far during the day, and I finally get to my campsite and just want to relax, and then you just get swarmed by mosquitoes. So you can't even really relax. I have to constantly be swatting them away and covering up every part of exposed skin, and so it just really wears on you mentally. It's it's a challenge, but there's always something. I was not expecting that. I was expecting the monsoon thunderstorms to be the biggest challenge, and that really hasn't been much of a factor. It's been a couple days where it's been raining a lot, but especially on these high elevation sections, it's just been perfect weather. No storms, and that's continuing today and possibly tomorrow. Maybe get some storms later in the week. So having said all that, there's a reason why I keep coming out here and doing these things. And part of it is just the feeling of accomplishment when I finish. It's always just a high when I reach the end of one of these trails that lasts for a long time. A natural high just based on accomplishing something that's really difficult and something that takes a little bit of effort for a sustained long period of time. That's really why I keep doing these things. I feel like it's good practice for accomplishing difficult or meaningful things in life. I've learned that that's how these hard things are accomplished in your life, is by a small amount of effort on a daily basis over a long period of time. That's what really produces these meaningful accomplishments in your life that can change your life for the better. And they make me a better person. They make me a lot more capable. I learn a lot of skills and develop these strengths that are inside of me, but doing something hard like this requires me to draw on all these internal qualities that you don't necessarily have to use in everyday life. So I feel like it's good practice for doing great things in life. I want to be happy in life, and it does take a lot of hard work. I've talked about that on my podcast in the first season, and so this is like a microcosm of what I want to do with my life, which is to have a vision, have a long-term goal, and develop a concrete set of steps I can take to start to realize that vision. So for the Colorado Trail, the goal is to get to Durango, and that's what keeps me going every day, every step, for about a month. There's longer trails out there. There's also shorter trails. But just having that vision and that goal, that's what motivates me to overcome all these challenges along the way and survive the mosquitoes for one more day, get one day closer to Durango. And that's a real goal that I'm planning on accomplishing in a couple days. So it really is an awesome feeling when you reach the finish line of these things. And it's always just a stepping stone to something bigger and better in my life. That's what all these trails have meant to me. So that's that. I'm looking forward to the end. This stretch is kind of a cool down, I guess. You can never take anything for granted out here. But it's definitely not as challenging as the last section. It's pretty high elevation. It's usually around 11,000 feet. but that's below tree line and relatively flat. Definitely some ups and downs, always when you're in the mountains. So I'm feeling pretty relaxed. I have just a comfortable distance each day, and 4 days of that will get me to Durango. So that's cool. And I'm going to get there at the same time as this group of friends I was mentioning. And we made some lodging arrangements, so should be able to celebrate, relax. Looking forward to that. We're missing two of the group. They're finishing early, so special shout out to Leaf and Sunflower. It was really cool meeting you both, and I'll never forget the breakfast that you made in Lake City. Felt like I was in Iowa, even though I've never been to Iowa. So they made this awesome biscuits and gravy breakfast, which I did have a biscuit even though I'm on this low carb diet. So it was great, you know, and something that brought everyone together. So thank you for that, and hope you make it to Durango. And I'll give a shout out to the other 5 later. So it's kind of it. I guess enjoy the scenery from this last stretch. All right, everyone, this is it. It's the final approach to the Junction Creek trailhead in Durango, Colorado. So it's hard to believe it's been a journey of 480 plus miles. I just passed Judy's Rest, which is a scenic overlook and a bench to memorialize the founder of the Colorado Trail, Judy. Can't remember her last name offhand, but it's a great thing. It's a beautiful trail, and it's just been an awesome experience. There's definitely struggles along the way, but somehow those struggles all seem to fade into a distant memory after I finish these things, and the only thing I remember is the awesome scenery, the feeling of being out in the mountains every single day, and the feeling of accomplishment when I finish is just an incredible feeling. So that's that. I really appreciate everyone for watching. This was a new experience for me, doing a video blog, and I had a lot of fun doing it. It was kind of a unique forum for me to express a lot of my ideas, just about where things are at in our society. I think we need to make a lot of big changes to really be able to be happy and enjoy life. And I've told you my approach and my plan to do that on a personal level. And so I'm glad I was able to do that and share this beautiful scenery with you all. So that's kind of it. I don't know what the future of this blog or podcast will be. I think I'm going to do like a video in about a week or so, just kind of reflecting on this trail experience and talking about that. But for now, have a great weekend. I'm in a great mood, and this is a happy time, so I'm going to be celebrating this weekend in Durango.